back down again. Let's see what it's like to extend one leg and then the other leg. You might come into a little contact with your neighbors, apologize in advance. So you should have plenty of room to explore in space. Very nice indeed. So when you're ready, come to neutral. And the same goes, like, these feel way better when you have some material, some clothing. So if it ever starts to bug the back of the knees, everything spreads out, so you can kind of hook them over the calves and try some of the sequencing like this. So that's an option. So you want to pull them down over the calves to spread it out. There you go, the other way. So it's just nice to know that if you do need a break from the pressure on the back of the legs, or the same with the swing behind the heart. I don't normally spread it out at this level, but you can actually pull it down so it's underneath the bum and take a little break, right? So if you ever do need a break, just go for it. Spread everything out. And we'll get into the cocoon later and have some fun with that. So for now, we're gonna stay bunched up if you can. Mainly we wanna hit the pressure points behind the knees that will rebalance the kidneys. And we're learning how to engage through the back of the body, through the lats and the subscap in order to train the shoulders. Keep the hips heavy still if you can. You're happy, baby. You're good. You're fine. Yeah, that's good.
Look, I'm as prego as I can get.
You're giving birth. If you're happy, just stay there. That's all. If you could drop the hips a little more, that would be great, but only if you're happy. Okay, great. So we're going to inhale, open up the arms to a T. Exhale, see if you can squeeze and round in. So if you have your leg loops there, you can also go underneath the legs. So Jay, check it out. If you go underneath the hamstrings, you can actually drop in like that too. So there's two options there. I like pulling the leg loops in and dropping the head for a floating child. It's just a place where you feel like you can stay and get some restorative. Great. And then we're going to inhale and blossom. So we open up the arms, open up the legs, lean back. Let it be a complete surrendered pose. Take a breath there. Let it feel good. Great. So inhale, come on up. Exhale, come back into the floating child, whichever one you want. Inhale, open and blossom for star. You can shake out the hands, a little jazz hands here. Feels really good for the nerves down the arms. Exhale, squeeze and round. A little bit faster now with the breath. Inhale, open for star. Exhale, squeeze. Okay, so all the energy in the center of your core when you're in child. And then on the inhale, when you blossom, let everything expand to the edges of your being. Now we're going to stay in star. We just squeeze the legs together. Squeeze the hands together into prayer around the swing. And then press the hips up towards the sky. Lean back for reverse namaste. Beautiful, guys. So in our reverse namaste, we're hooked with our forearms. Swing is right behind the heart, and then we're pushing down through our knees to lift the hips. From here, you can hold on to the swing with your hands. Shimmy it into your lower back by lowering your upper body down. So we're moving into ladle. So in ladle, the swing is closer to the waist, and then we can bring our hands down to the floor. Beautiful, guys. So we're draining the energy out from fingertips to the toes. See if you can squeeze the legs together and create long lines of energy. From here, we're gonna swim our arms back up, hold on to the swing. Exhale, sink the hips down as you raise the head back up. Yeah, so the whole torso is on a pivot point, is on a lever. So hips come down, head comes up. Let's try it one more time. So Inhale T. Exhale child. Squeeze them. Inhale blossom for star. Exhale squeeze. Preparing for namaste. Bend the elbows, push the hips up, lean back. Inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Exhale, wiggle it down to your lower back, come into ladle. Inhale, swim your arms up overhead. Exhale, relax into it. So palms up, nice long arms, straight legs. Beautiful, now bend the knees, swim the hands back, see if you can reach your ankles. So make sure the swing is in a good position for your lower back, and then come into a full bow if that's your practice. You can just reach towards the ankles if they seem far. You guys all look great. Now if you want a bigger stretch, press your feet away and pull your heart towards the back of the room. Full bow pose. Awesome, guys. Release your ankles. Inhale, reach up and grab for the swing. Help yourself to come to sit. Lower the hips. Raise the head. Woo! Nice free high. So let all that goodness acclimate into the body. So we're going to take time to integrate just by swinging from side to side gently. It's a big back bend. So whenever we bring our hips over our head, we're changing planes of existence, and that changes our brain chemistry and sends a bunch of different happy hormones into the bloodstream. So we just take time to integrate all that information. Very nice. Okay. So now we're going to reach forward, come to center, grab for the leg loops. So forward towards me, and then hold on to the leg loops as high as you can. So I call this the silver spoon, because you get the metal spoon and you start bending it back and forth until it loosens up. So we call it the silver spoon. Exhale, squeeze the knees together and bend in like you're in a child. And then we inhale, we open the hips and come forward. Ooh la la. Hello hips. Exhale, squeeze, round in. So we relax here. And then we inhale and open. With so much oomph. Exhale. Sit back down. Inhale, lift. Now stay here. See if you can lower your hips into it a little bit. Bicep curl, right? It's intense. Now just play a little bit with straightening out one leg, one arm, and then the other leg, other arm. Really good. So again, straighten out left leg, left arm. Doesn't matter. Just try it. And then right leg, right arm. Okay, now we're going to try both. This is called hummingbird. See if you can do it. Both arms, both legs.
Show off. I'm doing it.
You're doing it. Totally doing it. I can do it. Okay, from there we're going to relax our arms. Bring them in front of the leg loops. Keep leaning forward. There you go. Skydiver. I know. Ooh la la. You can trust your hips. You're not going to fall. You can, yep, bend your knees. Keep your feet moving towards one another. Yep, push the hips towards the floor. And then bend your elbows. You got it. Flying butterfly. Yeah, it's a little intense, but it should feel good everywhere. Just a little.
Yeah, I saw that face. Sour face.
That's when you wrap around this morning?
Oh, no.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My hips is up.
Oh, yeah. So
Seven.
feet are level with the hips. Don't bring them up towards the sky. Yes. And now push your hips down. Keep your feet level and push your hips down. Yeah. Totally different pose. So from here, we're going to pull our feet towards the ground, sink our hips back, engage your arms so you can come upright. Or turn into high dive. It's alright, we're going to go there next. It's good, it's a good prayer.
Oops, I'm feeling good.
Nope, you're okay. I'm going to come meet you in a minute. Those crazy high divers. And then just chill it out. Swing from side to side. You're doing great. This is a big dose for the first time goer, so just stick with it.
Let's go big or go home. Yeah, we're already home.
Dear, what?
I said, let's go big or go home, but wait,
Yes,
we're already
that's
home.
right. We're already home, so we go big. Okay, so let's all try high diver because it's really fun. We're gonna reach forward for the leg loops. Not the swing, but the leg loops, right? When we push our hips up, we're gonna slide in. So kind of come to stand and then wiggle them up into the manzi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. There it is. It's like a little diaper. Yeah. So we have our feet on the ground in the center of the mat and we press back. So when we press back, we're going to keep our arms wrapped around the swing and then into prayer. So around the swing, into prayer. And then we push our arms forward and the leg loops can move away. So open up your legs a little wider now.
I'm going outside in? No.
So push, no, you had it right. We always stay hugged around the swing and now push your arms forward and then push the leg loops away. Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're going to come into more of a wide straddle. So get the leg loops on the outside of the hips. I don't know if I can wiggle them, into place. And now when I lift my legs, I'm in high diver. High sky diver. There you go. Bend the knees. Bend the elbows. It's another way to get into flying butterfly. So push your knees away from one another, even though, and the feet are up high.
What's wrong?
You look different than the other kitties. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're getting there. Happy, happy. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to straighten out our legs again. See if they can touch down. Okay, one arm at a time. Come on down. We're going to come into another version of a down dog. So a little bit of a wider down dog. We're going to shift our hips from side to side, get the leg loops into the sweet spot. It's intense, but nothing else takes into the groin like that. Not even Ralphing. This is beyond Ralphing.
You said Ralph was here.
So from here, we're going to drop back down onto our forearms and let our legs float. Okay, so now that we're floating, we're going to shimmy from side to side again. Just come into swagger in your own way. Just have some fun with it. Ow, ooh, ah, oh. We go through all the vowels. Nice. Very good. So in this position, we can also bring the bottoms of the feet together, like they're in Baddha Konasana. Stay on your elbows, just rest your forehead down on the ground. It's a nice inversion. Instead of coming into headstand, we're just going to rest here in the supported cobra. Very good. Okay, so come back up onto your hands and then start to straighten your legs out. Walk them into a wide straddle. So my feet are kind of in the center of the mat. And then I'm going to press back. So I'm going to press my hands back. So the sit bones are being stretched by the leg loops. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the sky, and then hook around the swing. I know, it's a big one. Catch yourself in the swing and get it, underneath the arms. Push the leg loops back down to the knees. Woo! Now the legs are activated. Shimmy it out from side to side. Really good back bend there, Bob. Very nice. I like how we have more male than female today.
Yeah.
I like balance.
Shiva.
There
you go.
Very
Adonis
nice.
is here too.
Okay, great. Let's just do a couple more hip stretches and then we're going to come into some floor poses before we get jazzy fresh and do some flips. Okay, so we're going to reach forward again for the leg loops. We're all going to shift to the right, so keep the right knee bent and see if you can shimmy onto the top of the left thigh. It's going to be a little tough on the skin. So let's try this for you guys. Let's come back down and just expand from the knee all the way up the thigh for the left leg loop. See if you can get it to spread out. Now hold on to the outer edge of the leg loop on that right one, both sides. And then, oh, that's better, right?
That's fine.